Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you all so much, and I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for all the support and love I get on this backup channel. You all are super awesome. Thank you so much. So today we'll be looking at something that really caught my interest. I mean, it caught my attention so bad that I was asking myself, what is going on? What is going on? And it's about Pe0ple, who got exposed by Rev. Justin Person. You know what? The truth is that they look for a, a quote and turn it into something, like they turn it to suit them. And you know what? Justin Person really came all out for them. Say go to the screen. Let me roll this clip. We'll come back to talk about it. Let me know what you all think. And I can't wait so you all can see how he got exposed. So let me roll the clip.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I would disagree with the premise of the question. This is a bill that I think advances a different view, what I can call the American view. As you know, in one of our country's founding documents, Thomas Jefferson wrote that we hold these truths to be self-evident, which recognizes, one, that there is such a thing as truth, and not just that, but it's something that is capable of being understood. Some truths are so clear that they are, quote, self-evident. And Jefferson went on to write that among those self-evident truths were that there were certain inalienable rights that all members of our human race were endowed with by their creator, including life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Now, obviously, life and liberty are pretty clear that those are inalienable rights, but why was Jefferson talking about pursuit of happiness? Well, it's because he, like our other founders, were classically educated. They knew about Western civilization. They knew about the ancient Greeks. And in particular, Thomas Jefferson was drawing on Aristotle's Nicomachean Ethics, where Aristotle defined happiness as action in accordance with perfect virtue. And not only that, but he was reflecting Aristotle's Politics, where Aristotle makes very clearly the argument that the purpose of government is to make its people more virtuous. And obviously, you're familiar, Representative, that we've got 7 virtues. We've got the 3 Christian virtues and the 4 classical virtues. 3 Christian virtues, of course, faith, hope, and charity. Sometimes charity is referred to by its Latin origin, caritas, which means love. But then you've got the 4 classical virtues of prudence, justice, temperance, and fortitude. Sometimes prudence is referred to as wisdom. Sometimes fortitude is referred to as courage. So what you claim to be an anti-trans bill is nothing of the type. This is legislation that is designed to make our citizens more virtuous, which is the very reason that we have a government, a constitutional republic in the first place, as represented by Thomas Jefferson, Alexander Hamilton, John Adams in our founding documents. So it is not, as you characterize it, Representative, an anti-anything bill. It is a bill that is squarely designed to make the people and our culture more virtuous. And frankly, virtue is something that we're lacking a bit in our culture right now. And it's one of the reasons that our culture is struggling as much as it is.
Representative Pearson, out of order.
It is so interesting that you changed the words of Thomas Jefferson from what he actually wrote, which was all men are created equal and endowed by their creator with certain inalienable rights, and that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And it is also interesting that all of the names that you mentioned who built the foundations of this country were elite, slave-owning white men. It is fascinating that you think those are the virtues that we need to propagate and support by by passing anti-transgender children legislation. And how remarkable that you think you have the American view. How remarkable that you think you know what all Americans, all Tennesseans believe. And that if we are not supportive of this very narrow, discriminatory view, there's something wrong with our virtues. When in fact, the lack of democratic behavior, the lack of supporting of inclusion, the lack of supporting people for who they truly are, that is against who we are. That's why you even had to try and change the name from all men to all people. Well, transgender people are people, representative, and deserve to be treated as such by this body too.
Out of order.
I am screaming. I am screaming in my heart. I am screaming like he got schooled. I mean, you know, oh, sorry. You know, one thing with them is that they always look for a way to get something and turn it to suit them. Yes, because they want to keep lying. They want to keep always like, you know, having a way out of everything, but it doesn't happen often. Aren't you proud of this young man? Are you not proud? Sister, go to the screen. Let me roll the stage. So here we'll go.
Well, transgender people are people, representative.
I'm just going to say it. I freaking love this new generation, and I love these two representatives. And I wanted to yes and what he's talking about, where transgender people are people. I was recently in a class in March, and I knew that in that class they were going to bring up John Muir, who is the founder of the Sierra Club. He is also someone that very much believed in eugenics. If you don't know what eugenics are, please look it up. Anyway, I was explaining in the class that forever, I'm going to see this person not as the founder of the Sierra Club, but as a hateful person. To which two classmates said, well, people at that time didn't know better. And I watched as other classmates, some of whom were people of color, all nodded their heads silently like, yeah. The reality is, we've got to stop saying that, because they did know better. Because at the heart of it, it is people hurting people. Just because you add a label to those people does not change it from people are hurting people. We right now are watching as politicians that we put into office are creating laws to hurt people because they feel it's better for them. It's better for our society. But again, at the heart of it, you are hurting people. You, politician, are creating laws that are hurting transgender children and adults. You, as politicians, as people that vote for these politicians, are creating laws that hurt women that are also people. So I really think that we, as a society, need to stop saying, well, they didn't know better. They did. They did. Moral and ethics are nothing new. In fact, a lot of our religions and our faiths and our beliefs are built upon not hurting other people. So if you have to create these crazy stories and theories to create reasons to hurt other people, then you know you are doing wrong. You're just finding ways to other them, to make it feel better for you, to make you not look so bad or so evil, when at the heart of it, you are just an evil person that wants to hurt other people. And you want to find a legal loophole so that maybe someday you get into heaven. And you won't.
So I absolutely really enjoy this. I love the fact that the justices are really doing great by always pointing out they're wrong. Because, like, you know, this is how it starts, from one to another, from children, man, woman, and they keep going. They keep spreading it. And if you don't stop them now, they keep continuing. And one thing is that when they get away with something, they look for a way to enact another one that will affect even them. That may even affect you. this may not even affect you, but maybe the next one may affect you. So the more they keep speaking, the more they keep talking, I think the better for everyone. This is where I am going to draw the curtain. Thank you all so much for all the support. Let me know what you all think in the comment section, and see you all in my next video. Bye.